have something done. My name is Miriam, and in this video, I'm going to explain to you how the structure works, when it is necessary to use it, and what it basically means. So let's see. Have something done or get something done. It doesn't matter which one you use, have or get, because they mean the same. So have something done or get something done. When should I use this structure, first of all? I should use it when I ask someone to do something for me. I do not do it myself. Someone else does it for me, all right? And someone does it for me as a favor or as a service for which I pay. Okay, so second step, how does the structure work? How to form a sentence with have something done? And what does it mean? Okay, so we have to start with a person. I, you, they, whatever you want to say. You need to put there a person who needs some kind of service or favor from somebody else. So I put I, all right? Second comes have. So I have, or as I said before, I get. Doesn't matter which one you use. At the bottom of the screen, you can see the translation in Slovak, okay? So this is what we say in Slovak, and that's what get or have means, okay? So I have, now comes something. For example, my hair. This is basically the object of the service or favor that I'm asking for, okay? So I have my hair. And finally, there is this verb, cut. Here, you have to put the past participle of the verb. If it is a regular verb, it is just the ed form. If it's irregular, that's the third column, the third form of the verb. Here it's very easy because cut is an irregular verb which has this form cut in all three forms. So cut, 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 that means we only use cut, no cutted or any other form. So I have my hair cut. Again, I have my hair cut. And then you can say how often you have your hair cut. For example, once a month or every 3 months or twice a year. Doesn't matter. You can put there whichever expression, time expression you want. The important thing is that it must be a repeated action because we are using the present simple form of the verb have or get. Okay, let's try another example. This time we will change the person. At the bottom of the screen, you can see the Slovak sentence. So let's start with Mark now. Not I, but a different person, Mark. So Mark has, as it's a third person, we have to put not have, but has. Second, you have to put something. In this case, it is his car. And finally, the past participle of the verb wax, which is waxed because it's a regular verb. So the only thing you have to add there is ed. All right? Mark has his car waxed. And finally, you can also add how often he has his car waxed. Let's say every 3 months. And one more example for this have something done structure in a present simple. This time we are going to talk about Linda. Linda has, again, it's a third person. So Linda has now something. That something is her nails. And finally, past participle of the verb polished. Again, it's a regular verb, so we only have to add ed to the infinitive. So Linda has her nails polished, and let's say twice a year. Okay, again, it's a repeated action, so we can use only present simple. She has her nails polished. Now, practice part. Answer my questions out loud to practice have something done. Okay? So, I have my car checked once a year. That's about me. Now, what about you? How often do you have your car checked? Answer, please. Excellent. My second question is for ladies. For example, I never get my nails polished. I polish them myself at home. And how often do you get your nails polished? Answer. Super. And the third question is about my favorite food of all. We have pizza delivered to our house once a week. And you? How often do you have pizza delivered to your house? Again, answer. Very well. Well, so far, we know have something done in the present simple tense. But of course, that you have to modify it if you want to talk about the past or the future. So let's see, briefly, how to use have something done in the past. Simply. You just have to put had something done instead of have, or got something done instead of get. All right? Now let's practice this past simple form. I had my car fixed last week. You see that I changed have into had because it's the past simple. We can see also the time when I had my car fixed. So last week. I had my car fixed last week. Question for you to practice. When did you have your car fixed last time? Answer, please. Good. And another example. Do you recognize this place? It's the dry cleaners. So I got my coat dry cleaned after winter. Again, we used the past simple form of get, which is got. And I also specified when I got my coat dry cleaned after winter. So the question for you now, did you get your coat dry cleaned after winter? Answer, please. Yes answer or a no answer. Very good. And what about have something done in the future? Easy answer. You just have to use will have something done or will get something done. So again, let's practice a little bit. We will have a web page made by somebody, some professional. What about you? Will you have a web page made in the future? Maybe. Answer, please. Use a yes answer or a no answer. Good. And another question, practical one, I'd say. My friend Alex will have a new suit sewn because he's getting married. What about you, guys? Or ladies, for that matter? Will you have anything sewn in the near future? Yes? No answer. Super. And last but not least, let's see briefly how have something done can be used with other tenses. For example, present perfect simple. Well, we use present perfect simple, as you know, with actions that are finished, but we don't know when in the past they finished, all right? For example, I have had my birth certificate translated. So with present perfect simple, we have to put have plus past participle of have because we have the structure have something done. So maybe it looks strange, but it is correct. I have had my birth certificate translated. Again, this doesn't change because we use the past participle of the verb translate. Question for you. Have you ever had anything translated? Answer, please. Good. How about going to plus verb for future plans? How does that work with have something done? An example sentence here. The Adams are going to have their roof painted. All right, so what we did here is that we used are going to plus have, which is going to plus verb, right? Because we have something done. So they are going to have what? Their roof painted. Again, there is this past participle. Question for you. Are you going to have anything painted in the near future? Answer, please. Very well. And present continuous for actions happening right now. So I'm having my car serviced this week. Present continuous is basically this ing form of the verb, right? So we have to use have something done in this ing form. That means I am having my car serviced. This doesn't change. Again, past participle. We only use have. I am having instead of have, all right? I'm having my car serviced this week and also right now. Question for you. Are you having your car serviced at the moment? Answer, no or yes. Very good. That's how it's done. So now you know how have something done works. I know it's quite a lot of information at once, so whenever you need to get back to it, just go to our website, www.euphema.sk, or to our Euphema YouTube channel. And if you like what we are doing there, support us, please. Thank you, and see you next time. This was Miriam.